What's going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NBA, talking Phil Jackson, because New York fans everywhere are rejoicing that he is out of New York. Yes, James Dolan has essentially fired Phil Jackson. I know they want to say parted and it was a mutual agreement that both parties wanted to leave. He got fired. He got canned. Still has 2 years and I believe $24 million left on his deal. And you know what? Phil Jackson wanted this. He wanted this. He wanted to get fired. He wanted to have the money. I have been saying it for months. Phil Jackson was absolutely god-awful as the president of basketball operations for the New York Knicks, and it just did not make sense that a brilliant basketball mind like that could be so incompetent in the front office. I know he didn't have any front office experience. I know he's a coach, but that was just awful what we saw from Phil Jackson in his tenure with the New York Knicks, okay? And so the only conclusion I could come up with was Phil was just fed up and he just didn't care, and he wanted to just have his money and he wanted to get fired. And he got what he wanted. The Knicks got what they wanted. James Dolan had enough. Now reports are coming out that James Dolan is targeting Masai Ujiri, the Toronto Raptors general manager. He's a great, phenomenal general manager, by the way. I would love that hire for him. David Griffin is out there as well for New York Knicks fans. If you guys like David Griffin, I do like him as well. I think he would be a great hire. Anyone at this point is better than Phil Jackson. The expectations were so low for Phil. And apparently, from what I read, the breaking point here in this decision and what took so long was the fact that Carmelo Anthony wanted a buyout and Phil Jackson wanted to give him the buyout. And James Dolan said, not paying Melo all that money to not play for me. You're out. And that's ended up what happening. And you know what? Now James Dolan is paying Phil Jackson all that money to not be the president. But at this point, it's a good thing, okay? I know no one is happier than New York Knicks fans, and that includes Stephen A. Smith. So I'm happy for the Knicks. This was a no-brainer. They needed to do this. I don't care. Eat the dead money. Phil Jackson was just god-awful. When he thought about trading Kristaps Porzingis, I just lost it. And you know what? It's time for the Knicks fans to go in a different direction. And I'm glad Phil Jackson is out of there. Like I said, Ujiri is a great candidate if they do end up getting him. I like David Griffin as well. Please hire somebody with experience in New York. Thank you very much. Let me know what you guys think about Phil Jackson leaving the New York Knicks. Leave a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.